What's your commitment to the mass people if you are elected?
We want a new Bangladesh. We established a corruption-free society, corruption-free economy, a humanity, equity, and justice. That kind of society, that kind of welfare state. The election should be free, fair, and credible and participatory. For this region, proportional representation system is must.
Thank you very much for your time. We know that the election to be held according to the declaration of the interim government in February, Bangladesh Jamaat-e Islami is one of the leading political parties in this country. And this party has a huge contribution against the movement, against the autocratic regime and Sheikh Hasina regime, who has been branded by the protesters or students as fascist regime. So now, how Jamaat is preparing for the upcoming national election?
Thank you. We are also ready to go for election, and we are always ready to give all kinds of cooperation to government, election commission, national consensus commission. It is also our desire a free, fair, and credible election, provided proportional representation system of the election. It is a modern and credible, acceptable election or electoral process of the
In the
world.
previous different elections, we saw that there were intimidation, ballot stuffing, even threatening to the voters by those candidates who are very strong with their cadres. So are you expecting that under the peer system, the election will be more credible and more fair without unethical influence or intimidation?
Yes, we also believe and we are hopeful if the election will be held the proportional representation system, then muscle, money, unfairness, violence, all kinds of disturbing situation is already
Can be avoided. Just my another query. Jamaat Islami, this is a party. People have huge expectation from this party because there is a perception among the people that the leaders of Jamaat are very honest and they don't have any previous records of corruption. So people expectation is very high. What's your commitment to the mass people if you are elected?
Our commitment to the people, if we elected the upcoming election, we want a new Bangladesh, which we established a corruption-free society, corruption-free economy, a humanity, equity, and justice. That kind of society, that kind of welfare state. What is the welfare and beauty of Islam? That is our desire. For a fair and free election, it is a compulsory condition that the election should be free, fair, and credible and participatory. For this region, proportional representation system is must.
Thank you very much. Actually, the young voters, the young people who demonstrated with life risk last year, we saw, and there is a historic revolution in this country. We observed last year. And there was huge allegation, accusation, propaganda against Jamaat by the then ruling Awami League party and its associates. But people, the young generation, didn't accept those allegations. Yet, there are some allegations still. They're trying to hide those previous issues that Jamaat Islami is a party that opposed the liberation of this country in 1971. So, do you think that this propaganda or this campaign against Jamaat is still a threat for this political party to reach the mass people?
No, we never think that type of threat. because we are with the people, and the people already understood what is Jamaat Islami and what Jamaat Islami's demand. Previous, after revolution, after 54 years, we are trying to reach our message to the people. And we want a social justice, beauty of Islam, welfare of Islam, and free fair election, corruption free economy, corruption free society, judiciary, civil administration, electoral system, police administration, everywhere, every key point of our state should be honest.
So you're hopeful that if you establish justice, rule of law everywhere, it will also play a very important role in the economy of this country, because corruption is a big problem
Yeah,
to the
also,
economy of
also
this country.
it will play an important role for our economy, for our sustainable economy and rule of law and our development. It is the precondition of a society. So, honesty, corruption free, morality, it is our main principle of Jamaat Islami. So, we hope Bangladeshi people will accept our policy and message.
So you're hopeful in the
Hopeful.
upcoming election.
Upcoming election, we are hopeful. Inshallah, we will win in our upcoming election, and people will accept our message.
Just last question. Most of the time, your main opponent, that means the past ruling party, they always accuse Jamaat that if this party come to the limelight or come close to the power, it means that radicalization is being grown here in this country. This is a very common allegation against you. What's your answer against this?
It is a mispropaganda, misinformation, and Islamophobia from Western world, and some anti-state, anti-sovereignty group. Those are working against our country and people. It is their mispropaganda, misinformation. It has no reality in Bangladesh. After 54 years of liberation, we proved that their allegation, their complaint, their information is already wrong. It is not right. People already accepted our message.
Thank you very much for
Thank
your
you.
time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum.